Welcome back everyone to episode 4. We'll get going here. So basically, where did we leave off? Finished this zone, we're up here, we got our blacksmithing stone. See, we left a marker up here. Let's remove that marker. We'll just pick up a few waypoints here. We're going to start at this one. We're going to head here. And we're going to get hit there. It'll be about grace right about up here. And then we're going to finish off up there. Let's port here. Academy Gate Town. What weapon do we want to use? Bleed, Bloodhound. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to be doing a lot of questing around here after, so I just want to pick this waypoint up and we're going to get the key to get inside that academy. We're going to port up, get 2 more churches, and unlock the next zone. Actually, we'll probably end up killing the first boss in the game too. Before headed to the Altus Plateau. Okay, so it's right here. Knock the marker off. And let's head to the next one. Next one should be the dragon. No, we're not going to fight this dragon right now. You can if you want to. Dragons are pretty easy to kill. I'll take you to an easier dragon first and teach you guys how to kill them. We just need a key. He's kind of sleeping on one. That'll get us into the academy. Our flasks are 6 out of 12 right now. We have 8 out of 14 seeds. I'm going to bump those numbers up too this round. Alrighty, so the dragon should be... Is the waypoint there? Oh, there's a waypoint around here somewhere. Oh, way over there. There's the dragon. I think today we'll level a Somber weapon too, and you guys can pick one you want to play with. Alrighty, dragon shouldn't hit you or anything. Just get the key and get out of there. And we're going to hit a grace behind him. Right over here in the woods. Rest at this to break aggro. We're going to port back to the mine. Pull that away. And we'll go back here. Up the elevator, and then we're going to find an air current that'll take us up to the next level. We'll also pick a Somber 3 up, so we should have Somber 1, 2, 3, and 4 by now. We can go get 5 and 6 pretty easily too. The air current's right there, but a Somber 3 is just right around the bend we'll pick up first. we get it already? Well, we must have got it going to the mines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We got it already. Now, if it's nighttime for you guys here, rest at this grace to daytime, because there's a night rider right here you don't want to pick a fight with. Night cavalry. Also, spend all your runes. I'm gonna probably kill us for the second time up here going to the 8th church. There'll be an invasion and a pretty powerful enemy that could hit you pretty hard. Might be able to kill her, we might die. I'm not going to waste recording time right now trying to kill that one guy. We'll get him later in a storyline quest. There's the church. So level up and dump all your ruins now. Just gonna go down the hill, pick up a golden seed, then warp back up to this grace. Another vendor if you guys have money and you want to spend it. Just at the end of this riverbank there's going to be a golden seed. And a resting port. There's 2 ways up to the Altus Plateau. This is one, you can walk your way up here at any time. Fight your way through this kind of lift area. Which we'll have to do later for a quest line. Or you can basically get the 2 medallions, which we already have and we've gotten. And you just take the lift up. No fighting at all. We get this grace and then we're going to port back to the church. Oh. Alrighty, let's head on the map. And I go up here, about here, then here. I think the grace is right about here. Now there's going to be the Eye of Sauron that's going to... Make sure you stay on the right side of these pillars so a catapult doesn't hit you. Go past that and catapults are going to blow you up. There's an Eye of Sauron up here that causes a new debuff. It's called Madness. You look at it in the eye, it's basically one of the faith builds too. You can use Madness. It only affects humans. Or tarnished, I guess I should call them. So, it'll affect us. Just don't look at the Eye of Sauron as we go up this cliff. We're going to hug very hard to the right here, and then we're going to jump to the left wall. Cross over. We turn the bend up here. So it'll be right ahead of us. Just hug the right wall here. If you take a little bit of madness damage, just get ready to heal yourself after. You can see I'm getting it. But it shouldn't affect us too much right now. We're going to then jump on the left wall here. If it hits us here, it hits us here. Who cares? There's going to be a grace right ahead we can reset at. They'll hit you for a lot of your life. Yeah. So close. Okay, the church is not too far out here. If we do die up here, you're going to die right on top of a grace point anyway, so you'll be able to recover your runes. Now that I think about it, so it's not a big deal. It's only really the second time I've killed us. Frenzied. That's a neat hat that causes you to take aggro when you're fighting an enemy, so you can later we'll get one of the summons is a mimic of yourself. So you can equip that on yourself, summon your mimic, and your mimic will basically tank aggro. You take the helmet off and put something else back on, and you have a little tank made for you. So we got invaded, which drops us off a horse. Our goal is just to get to the back of the church here. Don't worry about the invader. He'll be behind us anyways. And get the grace point, that's all we care about. Feel free to try and fight him if you want. I'm pretty much 1-2 shot you. Damn, that hurt. We'll come back and get him later. Actually, while we're here, let's grab this grace point, pick our runes back up, and let's go kill the first boss. Well, let's up our flasks first, now that we got 2 more seeds. Okay, so now that we've got all this done, we've pretty much got most of the waypoints. So let's make sure we've talked to Gideon first. I know we have, but I'm going to double check on that. And we're going to go nuke down the first boss. Or wolves alone will be able to kill it. You guys are more than geared right now, or should be leveled to kill this guy. So everything's right here for storyline purposes. Yeah, okay. So back to one of our first graces we've got, or the third, from Hill Shack. We're going to go into the castle here. So now we go inside instead of around it. Just go to the left here so the catapult doesn't hit you in the face. Or the ballista. And we'll get the grace inside. Rest of it to drop aggro from all those guys. This is Rogier. You can summon him if you want. He's one of the NPC storylines. Basically, anytime you fight a big boss, you can summon multiplayers, or you can summon NPCs, whatever you want, or you can go in by yourself. Anytime you get help, it increases the boss's life, so it's not always good to summon these guys, but sometimes you need to do it for a storyline. You don't need to do it for this guy, I'm just doing it for fun and showing you guys. Feel free to watch the cutscene, it's a good one. Well, maybe if I hit the right button. Summon my wolves. How much for my leap attacking? Oh, I can't do my heavy right now, it seems. Like my fingers are off. As you can see, I pretty much bundled that and still made it through. And now we can equip another slot. So let's head back. I'm going to level the Bloodhound Fang up. Or we'll use some of our Somber Stones. Try that weapon out for a while. We'll go pick us up a 5 stone here too. Let's actually go pick a 5 stone up right now. I'm going to be right about here, so we can take this port to get. Don't die. Okay, and after this, I think we're good to go to the Altus Plateau and pick up our last of our flasks upgrades and golden seeds that we can get before actually having to kill bosses and progress the storyline. Pretty much maxing out the running around content right now. After this, we're gonna have to start killing bosses and moving along. I think we won't be able to warp out of here because we'll be in combat, yeah. That got us a Somber 5. Go back and upgrade. We're going to talk with Gideon while we're here too. Nope, still doesn't want to talk to us, that's fine. Everyone is still on their storyline, good. Alrighty, get up to the Altus Plateau. And by that, we're just going to go back to this church. Gonna pick up 2 more flasks up there, and we should be able to pick up, no, 2 more, like increases. We'll get up to a +10 for the flasks. I'm totally going the wrong way. And we should be able to pick up at least 2 more total flasks too. Here's a little, fort of enemies. We just gotta get to those gates right there, so we're just gonna hover on the left side here. Avoid as much as the catapults as we can. If you want to go around, kill everything in there, get their loot and gold. Runes. That's it, we made it through. One of the great things about this weapon is you can put weapon grease on it too. Plus it having an ash. It's one of the rare weapons that can do this. Now that we got both sides of the Dectus Medallion from... Watch cutscene if you want. Alrighty, let's go get a grace point. Now, getting a grace point up here will cause down in Caelid, the Red Main Castle to cause the boss that's there to disappear and the festival to take over. But that's fine because we wanted to kill Radon first anyways. He dropped some really good loot, a good sword we want. Especially the strength build, boys. Gotta go a little bit of an int for it, but it's worth it. It's one of the best farming weapons early game that you can possibly get too. If you guys need to farm ruins. I'm setting you guys up for that too. Golden Seed. Maps up here. And over here should be one of the churches, the last two churches we can get to. There's two more in the one of the last zones, but we won't be able to get that until we do a lot of the storyline. Enemy's gonna spawn here, so just grab it and go through. There should be an air current ahead of us. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Jump down and then we're gonna pull a 180 once we get down there. Now if you need two bleed ones and you want to use, if you're like the Ashawar off the Reduvia, we can actually get that Ashawar right up here. Now, there's going to be a little orb that drops and a crab's going to pop out of the ground. Just kill this ash fast. Now you have the Reduvia Ash, Bloodblade. A really good Ashawar to throw if you're doing a blood spec here. I'm actually going to set a blood spec up here for you guys too and show you it. Well, this weapon is one of the best weapons in the game we have right now. It's kind of boring sometimes. Up here we're going to go grab a trinket. And when you guys are at max life, you're going to do 10% more damage with it. It's kind of an endgame trinket. I like it for high DPS builds when you know you're not gonna get a lot. Oh, can we? There's gonna be, yeah, we can kill this person. There is an enemy in here, but we should be able to knock her down just fine. Just put your walls out right away when we get in here, and they should almost kill them for us. Her for us. She's weak. Okay, she hits a little hard. I'm stuck in a corner. There we go. She's dead. As you can see, I'm horrible at this game, but that got us a lot of runes. Wow. I think we'll use that. Nice trinket to have near the beginning of the game. Nope. You never know if you're going to die from these jumps sometimes. Jeez. Okay, one ash down that way, but we don't need that one yet. gonna go up here and I'm gonna get a spell for our mages. How much time do we have in this video? 25 minutes, okay. Ignore this guy for right now, we'll come back and kill him later. This is where one of your 8 death roots are. Honestly, we probably could take them right now, but usually knock most of them off in one go, or just port back to all of them at one time. Now this is the route to the Volcano Manor. We don't actually want to talk to Tanith in there, because that'll skip some storylines. We're going to get close to up there, but not quite. That beetle hit me. Just watch out for these little fire spurts. Like, you know, got hit by one. So, seed here. Some of the best immunity gear in the game is in that little instance up there, which we'll get way later in the game. We don't need it for anything right now. Just a grace up here to the left. We won't be going too much further down this road. Well, a little, I guess. Actually, I wonder if I could get you guys one of the best rapiers in the game, too. Kind of a lancer sword. We could fit that in. Don't know if we could kill her. I don't remember how easy or hard she is. There's this one weapon in the game that comes with rot on it, and you can still put another ash on top of the weapon. Makes it a very good weapon. Especially if you do a second playthrough in the game and you get 2 of them. You can do frost, bleed, and rot all on one spec. Or throw poison in there. This will be one of the 2 coffins. Here's easier to dismount for this one. $12,000 runes, I should probably spend them. There's 3 Blackstone 6s in there. There's a bear up here you can get to break them, but I honestly don't need them right now, so I'm gonna burn on through. Trace point here. Now up here is one of the best mage spells in the game. There's going to be a resting point behind it. What we're going to do is stop at that first. Because there's a lot of things trying to kill us right now. Rest here as fast as you can. And talk with this guy. He won't respond to you, but his hand will slowly move if you can watch it. He'll give you the Awesome spell. Comet Azur. You're a mage, get 60 int as fast as you can and learn that thing. It's basically one of your top 5 spells, your bread and butter. So up here, what I want is I want a sword, so people can dual wield if they want. This is one of the rare swords which has bleed on it already. It's a curved sword that has bleed on it. And the only way to get 2 of them is to have a friend drop it for you, or to basically go through New Game Plus and get 2 yourself. But there's another curved sword in the game which I showed you guys earlier that can go with this sword. And by the next episode, we should almost be out of running around content. After that, if I might actually just make a full walkthrough of the game. So how much is it to level up right now? Level up 8,000. Yeah, keep going until we hit 40. Vigor lets you be bad at this game like me. You can take hits to the face and just drink our potions. Not too further up here actually, we're almost done. We're gonna port back. This is actually right here. This now a big guy's gonna jump down there. We're not gonna fight him, just go around him. And here's the sword. And that's it. Let's get out of here. Can we get out of here? Yeah, we can. Look at my map right now in combat. These wolves are going to put me in combat. Oh, there should be a place up here I can just run into. I guess we're grabbing this grace, not by choice. Oh, I can. I don't need to go down. No, just port when we can. Okay, let's actually head back here. Gazing Hill. And if we're gonna go north here and try and get you that, broadsword. That'd be really cool if we can get that at the start of the game. It's gonna be an enemy we have to kill, but I think she'll be pretty easy, honestly. Maybe she'll kill me, we'll find out. Might be way too low level for a fighter. Yeah, 35 minutes, this will be the last thing we do in this episode. And we're just following the path north. Worst case scenario, we'll grab the grace up here so we don't have to come back up here ever again. Actually gonna grab that grace which is in the castle here in case I die. Poison grease. Just right around the corner up here. No, it's an invasion, but it won't really look like an invasion. Let's say it's patched it since I've been here last. I wish you could summon your walls all the time, but sometimes you just gotta do your own work. She's up here, so what kind of grease do I have? I have like no grease, wow. Okay, well, that's what we're doing. Cheers. Oh, they're about hitting the wrong buttons. He hits hard, that's for sure. Oh, come on, giant. Okay, one more go and then I'll finish it. I could have got her if that giant didn't smack me in the back. And I don't actually need a shield, so I'm going to two-hand this. Tried to use my ash there a few times and my shield was on. I just want my runes back. We'll get her. Come on. Let's go back this time. Away from that giant. Come on. Easy. I actually hit the right buttons. Oh, there it is. Okay, get my runes and we're out of here. Gonna grab a stoneward key up here and then call it for the episode. It'll be right up here in the corner, or maybe it was at the other castle. We'll find out in 1 second. Yeah, at the other castle. Thinking of the other castle. So that's good for this episode right now. And port back here. Highway Junction, Altus. And that's it, guys. See you next episode.